All right, folks, welcome here live on the Roxamore Sports Network. We are now live at Woodland Hills Wolverines as we are getting ready for a matchup with the Woodland Hills Wolverines versus the Brashear Bulls. And right now we have senior recognition night, and we have three seniors on the Woodland Hills Wolverines team, and all three of them are now here. So the families are walking their kids down to show their support of the seniors who are moving on to bigger and better things for the post-secondary education. For most of them, some of them are going to schools like Penn State, my alma mater, Pitt, and some others. So therefore, we are here to recognize them and be in support of them. We are here, and we are set and ready for live action here on the Roxamore Sports Network. So, very small crowd here, very intimate, has a nice, pleasurable touch to it. And as you can see right now, our host for today has walked in the door, Mr. Maximilian Kiever, who is going to take over here right after this short messages. We'll be right back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the uttermost. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all funny game to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's tournament here. It is wrestling. It looks like we are starting off with the girls. I'll let you know who's performing here shortly once I get the match sheet. But it is senior recognition night here at Woodland Hills High School. And right now, we are just moments away from this match beginning here. I'm Maximilian Kiever. And previously speaking was the CEO, executive producer, and founder of Roxamore Sports himself, Leon Rockymore. So wrestling is one of those ancient sports that has been performed for quite a while. Not exactly sure where the origin is, but a lot of people point to ancient Greece. being one of them. And it's one of the oldest sports in the Olympics.
189 for first weight class. They mix it up. They don't go in order.
Right now, it is 189 as the first weight class here. And correction, we are starting off with the boys here. And so far, power against power. Woodland Hills. Looking good. He has him subdued. On top. So far, good control, good grip, good restraint here. Good retaliation on the bottom. Looks like he's able to flip his opponent over. Almost has it. He almost has it. And so far, he has great restraint here. He's got a good grip on his hand right there. And takes him back down. Some absolute muscle on this guy here. And he's able to pin his opponent down. He's on top. Holding strong here for Woodland Hills. Almost has him. On the bottom, seems like he's retaliating quite well. He almost made him lose his grip there. He still has the upper hand. This is Woodland Hills going against Brashear. And so far, Woodland Hills has the upper hand in this matter. Going in for two here. Round two. It's Deshaun Sanders. 186 in weight. And good strength here. Good power. Building in and goes in for the legs. Takes him down. Holds him. Holding. He has his opponent from Brashear pinned down. Looking good. Spreading the legs. Hold his opponent down further. And great work there. Deshaun Sanders. Deshaun Sanders, rather. Great work there. Great work by that man. At 186 pounds in the 189 weight class. All right. And so begins the next match here at the Woodland Hills High School, going against Brashear. And so far, so good. It's senior recognition night. Thank you all for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network. It's a great day to be a senior for Woodland Hills as they go forward, looking to certain colleges or trade schools, but it looks like most of them are heading off to college. All right, so we are heading into the 215 class. Coming up next is Trey McCorkle from Brashear on the 215 class. I had to clarify with that. Make sure I have the right weight class. So actually, it's not 214. It is 114. All right, something seemed to miss there. So there we go. Mackenzie O'Neill from Woodland Hills High School going against Tamara Humphreys from Brashear. And so far, good strength there. She goes for the waist and goes back up for the torso. Great strength there. Mackenzie goes in for the waist, but the balance is held. Tamara almost had Mackenzie down. They still stand. Back in action here. Tamara against Mackenzie. Mackenzie from Woodland Hills, Tamara Brashear. And so far, holding firm. Looking like they're trying to get a good, tight grip on each other here. Get the other opponent weakened into those stance so they can subdue them. But so far, both wrestlers standing strong. Holding quite a good balance here. But it looks like Mackenzie is down. Brashear on top here. Tamara holding on, strong, looking good there. Trying to spread her legs out. But Mackenzie holding on to her legs to prevent that from happening. Mackenzie looks like she is almost back up on her feet, but Tamara is holding on strong. And she almost has her subdued, but Mackenzie almost flipped Tamara there, but Tamara is looking like she might have this. Mackenzie's still down. Tamara going for the leg, for the thigh. Holding strong. So Brashear is on top here. On top of Woodland Hills. Tamara starts on the back here. And throws Tamara Humphreys down on the ground. Looking good. Holding on strong. And so far, Tamara looks like she might have this, but Mackenzie is resisting quite well. And she goes for Tamara's thigh. And Tamara heads right towards the back, repositions herself, and goes for the ankle to subdue Mackenzie. Holding on strong, looking good here, good form. Mackenzie trying to get out of there, trying to slip out. And Tamara losing a bit of her grip here. Mackenzie now gaining the upper hand here. However, looks like Tamara's strength is really playing a major factor here, and she was able to get Tamara back on her back. Looking good there for Brashear. Woodland Hills holding on strong. Again, it is senior recognition night here at Woodland Hills. Back in action here. Tamira back in her usual position here in this duel. As she is holding on strong to Mackenzie, but Mackenzie is back up on her feet. Oh. Mackenzie is back up in action. Had a bit of a rough go around there. But she's looking more sure of herself in this go around. The buzzer is rung. So Mackenzie's on the back there. Back at Tamira. Put it along the waistline. Tamira trying to get back up. Mackenzie holding strong. Mackenzie now behind Tamira. Has Tamira down. It seems like she has the upper hand on Tamira here. Mackenzie holding firm. Almost has Tamira pinned down. Looking good here for Mackenzie. Tamira trying to get back up. Mackenzie not having any of it. Holding on strong along the waistline. But it looks like Tamira has gotten herself back up, and now she is back up on her 2 feet. Good test of strength there. Good display of confidence as well. And back in action here. Tamira Mackenzie. Tamira from Brashear, Mackenzie, Woodland Hills. Trying to get a good eyes on where to grab each other at. And goes right for the waist. As per usual, Mackenzie holding on strong to Tamira. Tamira seems like she has herself back up, but that blows the whistle. Back in action. 22 seconds to go. And Woodland Hills back on top. Tamira still holding on quite strong. He tries to go for the back of the thigh. But Mackenzie regained her strength and held on strong. Great hold there by Mackenzie. Excellent strength by Tamira. Ref calls Mackenzie as the winner. Excellent duel there. Mackenzie came out on top. So that was Mackenzie O'Neill from Woodland Hills going against Tamira Humphreys from Brashear. Tamira Humphreys at a weight of 115.6. Mackenzie at a weight class of 114 at 109.1. Okay. Coming up next in the weight class is 127 from Brashear. So that'll be Jack. Oh, actually, let me correct myself here. That is Jack Boyles from Woodland Hills and Ashes Darcy. So Ashes Darcy going against Jack Boyles. Ashish from Brashear, Jack from Woodland Hills. And so far, off to a good start, I would say, for both sides. A little bit of a discussion here between the coaches. Our freshman here for Ashish. And the game is back in action here. 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock. And this is in the 127 weight class. And we'll be right back after this message.
Trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
And we're back. Again, this is in the 127 weight class. Jack Boyles from Woodland Hills going against Ashish Dajari. And right now, looks like Dajari, or Daji rather, has the upper hand here on Woodland Hills. Off to a good start there for Brashear. A minute and 17 seconds to go here. But yeah, this is one of the oldest sports out there, as you can imagine. They're not exactly entirely sure of where the origin of it started, but it's not hard to imagine that humans been wrestling each other for quite some time. But it's often credited to as a official sport when it comes to Greek culture, although some would say Egyptian as well. But once again, wrestling has been around for probably much longer than we have it recorded for, and is one of the oldest sports in the Olympics. So far, so good here. Brashear holding on quite well. Look like they have the upper hand on Woodland Hills there. Great strength there. Brashear going in. Brashear. I'm mixing up names here. Brashear Daji going in for the waist. And right now, starting from the back. Right now, he's holding on quite strong. As Jack is trying to get himself back up here. He's holding on quite strong. He gets himself back up on his 2 feet, but not for long. Daji has the upper hand here. He's holding on strong to the waist area. And trying to not lose Jack here. And so far, so good. It's Jack on the ground. Doesn't have him pinned down, though. As Jack has the ability to get himself back up here. So Daji lost his hand there. That one. Okay. So right now, they're going to go head-to-head with each other. Looking good there. Trying to figure out where to send these hands at. Look like he tried to go in for the thighs. But Daji looks like he was prepared for that one, as he now has, once again, the upper hand on Jack. But Jack looks like his legs are free, and he's able to get himself back up. But Daji read that play as he was able to grab his leg and hold him down. He has his hand above his head. And Jack regaining in some footing there, but not for long. Dodgy looking good here. Jack almost back up. Looks like he's mostly focused on the torso area, but he is able to hold his thigh down, which decreases Jack's chances of getting himself back up on his 2 feet. Great work there by Dodgy. Starting from on top, Brashear. Jack looks like he's got himself back up. And he's regained his footing. He's holding on strong. Jack now on top here. Almost has the upper hand on Dodgy. Looking good here for Jack. Jack holding on strong. He has him pinned down almost. Dodgy, good resistance there, but Jack looks like he's holding on quite strong. Dodgy managed to reverse things around here as he's holding on. 5 seconds ago. 2, 1. Well done there. So Brashear's choice. Jack on top. Whistle blown. Holding on strong there. Dodgy looks like he's got himself back up here. Able to hold himself quite well. Going against Jack. Holding on to Jack. Looking good there, looking good. And it's Dodgy that comes out victorious here. Great strength there by these young men. Jack held on quite well. Dodgy had a good grip throughout that duel. So that was Jack Boyles from Woodland Hills going against Ashes Dodgy from Brashear. So far, good strength here. Woodland Hills. Seems like they're using their legs, trying to get some leverage here, but it doesn't appear to be working quite well. As Brashear is still holding on quite strong. Good strength there, though. And starting off again. Well, the Nils looks like they're trying to go low there. And this is in the 160 weight class area. Brendan Luptak. looking good. Holding them down. Woodland Hills on top. Brashear looks like they're almost there. Brashear back on top here. Holding on strength. And trying to hold his arms down. While keeping a good constriction on his legs. Preventing Woodland Hills from getting back up. All right, and we'll be right back.
At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
All right, reel back, and correction there, it's not the 160 class, it is the 172 class. Weight class, that is. Brendan Luptek and Mustafa so far, seems like these gentlemen have a pretty good grip on each other, as there hasn't been a exact common denominator of who has the upper hand on this one. So far, good leg work there, good upper body strength. Brashear, though, looks like they have a stronger grip here. Mustafa on the top. And almost has him there. Brendan lost some leg work there. Good top hold there, though, nonetheless, by Brashear Mustafa. And right now, good strength there, good strength. One minute and 6 seconds to go here. Brashear with the advantage off in the back. Looking good there. Holding on firm to the waist. Mentioned before, it didn't look like there was much of a common denominator in the beginning, but now it looks like Brashear is pretty good here in this duel, as it's Mustafa with good strength here. Brandon Mustafa holding on strong, off on the 2 feet here. Trying to figure out where to go for. Brandon lunges for the legs, but loses that position as Mustafa is able to hold him at the shoulders. Brendan tries to go down for the legs. He has his hand on his thigh there. Brendan is in a chokehold almost, or breaks free from it. As he pulls away. And toward the inside of Mustafa. Trying to break his grip there. Good resistance there by Brandon. Good hold by Mustafa. Brandon off to the back. Holding on strong. Looking good there. Brandon almost has this. But Mustafa holding on strong. It looks like Mustafa is regaining himself here as he's back on top and on his 2 feet, just as Brandon. But so far, Brendan had a good hold there. And back at it again. A minute and 10 seconds ago. Good strength here by these guys. As they've been held down on both sides, but they managed to get themselves back up on the 2 feet. Not staying on the ground for too long. A good display of leg muscle and upper body strength. And Mustafa looking good here. Holding on strong. 30 seconds to go. Can you keep him pinned down for long? 25 seconds. Great work there by Mustafa. Mustafa came out the victor in that one. Great work there by that young man. Tremendous strength. As well as great work there by Brendan Luptak. Great strength there, though. Great strength. Going to break. Okay. All right, so that is it for tonight's line of duels here for wrestling here at Woodland Hills High School. And of course, it is senior recognition night here, so we wish the best of luck for the Woodland Hills seniors, as well as Brashear, since they're here, but we don't have a line of who's graduating for Brashear, but Woodland Hills, we wish you the best of luck as you go forward in your future endeavors. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network to watch this fantastic display of strength between Brashear and Woodland Hills. We'll see you the next time.